Write down what you love about yourself right now. All the great things about you right now, write them down. Hey guys, Vicky Lemons here and welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. I am so glad to have you here. So in this video, we are going to talk about why your family doesn't like you. Or do they like you? Or they act like they don't like you. I am extremely close with the family I created, obviously. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I adore my family. And I am extremely close to a few people in my family from my mom's side. And I am very close to my husband's side of the family. With that being said, family drama, family dislike comes in any family like spectrum, right? So how do you know? How do you know when your family is just being them? Like that's just how they are. Or them being that way, that's just signs that they really don't care for you. They really aren't. They really don't like you. They don't care. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, like my family doesn't care, but sometimes that's the case, unfortunately, you know. And so these next few tips are going to be ways to tell if your family just doesn't care about you. Okay? Number one, they ignore your boundaries. You set boundaries. Don't call me that. Please don't come over my house at this time. Don't speak about my business to so-and-so, and they ignore your boundaries. They don't care about you. They are ignoring your boundaries because your boundaries don't matter to them. And if they did care about you, it doesn't matter if you said, can you please not look at my pinky toe ever again? That's my boundary. If they love you, that's what they will do. Not ever look at your pinky toe ever again. It's plain and simple. They ignore your boundaries. Number two, they leave you out of stuff. Wedding, baby shower, barbecue, whatever it is, they don't invite you. And they don't invite you probably for a few reasons. Maybe they're just jealous of you. Okay? But maybe they just don't like you. They think that you not coming or them not inviting you is going to hurt your feelings because deep down, that's what they really want to do. It may not hurt your feelings. You may not even care whatsoever. At all. But they didn't invite you because they knew it would upset you. And people who care for you and love you, they wouldn't do that to you. Number three, they compete with you. Everything is a competition. Oh, my husband's doing this. Well, my husband don't do that because he knows, or, you know, whatever it is. It's always a competition. And I just bought a house. Oh, but my house is, oh, my car. Yeah, but my car. Don't you still have a payment? Or what, like whatever it is. It's always a competition. People who are in competition with you see you as a direct threat. That's just what it is. And someone who's your family, the people who should like support everything you do, right? They should encourage you to be your best and do your best and have the most. And why would they compete with you? Because they don't care about you. They don't care about you succeeding. They care that you're succeeding and they're not. And family, true family wouldn't be like that. Number four, you just don't feel loved by them. You feel like when you go around them, it's draining. There's always arguing, always fighting. They don't embrace you, make you feel loved. You just don't feel loved by them. They don't worry about how you're doing. They don't care. They don't check in on you. Hey, what's going on in your world? They don't care. And what leads me to the last thing is they don't care about your dreams and your goals. They don't encourage you to do more and be more and to work on those things that you've been trying to work on. They don't even know what your dreams and goals are because they don't care. And this is behavior we would expect from people who weren't our family members, right? But not people who are our family members. But unfortunately, we connect the strongest sometimes, most of the time. Our strongest and deepest connections come from those who aren't family. I created a whole family with a stranger. that became everything to me. That stranger became my world, my husband, my friend, my confidant, my giggling buddy, my everything. And then we, as strangers, created our legacy, a family. Your strongest connections in life will come from strangers. But that doesn't negate the fact that our family should encourage and love and respect us, care about us. But unfortunately, we aren't all dealt that hand, you know. And it was kind of sad working on this video because I can relate to it all too well. And I know somebody watching this will too. But it's better to know where people stand so that you can make adjustments in how you connect with them versus to feel like, oh, this is just how family is. No, this is not how all families are. The family I created with my husband, we aren't like this. Now, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with family members like this? Decide today to let go. Let go of the past. Let go of whatever it is they have done to you. Let go of whatever it is that you wish you could gain from them. Whatever relationship you wish you could have developed with them. Let that idea go. Forgive them and forgive yourself. Forgive them for not being what you needed them to be, and forgive yourself for spending so much time praying and wishing that they could be more to you than they were. Okay? Number 2, you're going to evaluate. Like I said earlier, evaluate who's around you. Who is around you? How are they lifting you up? How are they pouring into you? Take away that title. Mother, father, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, whatever. That's a title. That has nothing to do with the relationship, right? Think of them as just a person. Take the title away. The title gives sometimes people confusion and like, I can't because that's my, take the title away. The individual, how is that individual with you? If they don't pour into you positively, then they aren't for you and your world. Write down every person that you feel that there's an issue with in your family. And write this phrase out. I don't like when they do this. Put a blank. And then you're going to fill that in. Because it makes me feel blank. Fill that in. Do that for as many times as you need, for as many individuals as you need. I don't like when you do because it makes me feel. And then the next thing you're going to do is take that list and you're going to do like Iyanla Vanzant says, call a thing a thing. You're going to express this to them, right? It's time to put our big girl panties on or big boy drawers, right? And we're going to express to them, look, I don't like when you do this because it makes me feel like this. 2 things we're going to keep in mind always when communicating is our tone and our intention. We're not going to be doing this, right? And I naturally talk loud, so I always have to adjust my tone because I can come off aggressive, and I talk with my hands, so I adjust that. I bring my shoulders back and down. I relax my face and I bring my tone down. Because I naturally talk loud. And if you're Puerto Rican, I'm Puerto Rican and Jamaican. I come from loud houses and this is how we talk. So, and I'm from Jersey. So that's just how I talk. But I'm aware of that. So when I'm having certain conversations, I understand I need to bring it back or I can come across combative. So I don't do that. So you're going to be conscious of your tone and your intention. Come when you are at peace. Go to the person when you are at peace. Not when you're riled up, not when you're drinking, not when you're smoking. Go when you are clear in your head and you're at peace. You're not ready to go fight. You're just ready to express. Maybe over coffee, maybe over dinner. Have a nice conversation, okay? If you want to continue relationships with those people, have these conversations. If you don't choose to have further interaction with them, you just feel like it's just a lost cause, still write out what they do to you and how it makes you feel. So that if anytime that conversation does come up, you can say, you know, it's because, why haven't you been around? You know, because every time I come around you, I feel like you call me names on purpose to make other people laugh. And I just don't really like how that makes me feel. And I just wasn't ready to have that conversation with you. That's it. That's it. Right? You choose who's in your world. You choose how people treat you. You choose how you want to be addressed. It's up to you. You set the standard. And if you are choosing to continue a relationship with them and you're expressing to them how you feel and what they make you feel like, and they're ready to receive it and move forward, then you set those boundaries to be clear. You know, this is how I feel when you do this, and for us to continue this relationship, you can't do that anymore. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel this way. It makes me feel whatever way it makes you feel. I don't want to feel that way anymore. So if we are going to continue with this relationship, doesn't matter who the relationship is with, you have the power. I can't continue this relationship with you. You have set the boundary. If they love you, they will abide by that. Plain and simple. You have the power to create the family you want. This is my next tip into how you can deal with these situations. Family, like I said earlier, doesn't always have to be biological. Family is the people created in your world that you pick to encompass your world, right? And it may be a coworker that treats you like a mom. Whoever it is, that's your family, right? These are the people that you've connected with on a deeper level. You get to pick those people. Aside from the people that we create, right, our children, you get to pick those people. And if they're not serving you in the best way possible for you, then they don't need to be a part of your world. And hopefully you're reciprocating that energy and positivity back to them. And hopefully in you enlightening yourself into what you need and how you should be respected, and your boundaries should be respected. You're clicking in your head that, hey, I want this done for me. Maybe I should make sure I'm doing this for the people in my world too, right? But the family you create, the people in your world that you choose to keep in your world, keep them there because they're lifting you up. Don't keep them there because they have a title. The title means nothing if they don't put the work in to earn it. And you earn that right. My children call my husband daddy. My husband has earned the right to be called daddy. And I feel like we put too much power into those titles when they're not earned. You know, you have to earn that. You have to earn it. I've earned the right to be called mommy. I put the work in. I put the love in. I put the patience in. I put the time in. And the people in my world are in my world because I want them there. And anyone that I don't want there, I don't have them there anymore. Especially when I started recreating my life, forget it. I don't go anywhere I don't want to go. If I ask who's going to be there, and if I feel like people who are there are negative, or what, I don't go. And I don't care how that makes anyone else feel. How can someone be mad at me for setting boundaries for what I want in my world? Just because it doesn't include them. That's not my problem. It's not personal. And that's how we have to, like, I feel like that's how I think. I'm not going to tell you how to think, but that's how I feel. Like, I'm that way. Like, it's not personal. It's not personal, bro. Like, there's nothing there. I'm not gaining anything from you, which in turn is not allowing me to want to even pour into you. So, like, it was cool when it lasted. It was cool, like, but I still love you, like in Christ, right? Like, I still have love for you. I pray you succeed in everything you do. You just can't be in my personal space right now. You just can't be in my personal space. No hard feelings. People have a hard time adjusting to that, but that's how you deal with family members or even people in your circle who just don't care. You gotta start setting some boundaries. And then let them go if they can't abide by it. So, as always, guys, I hope this message has helped. I hope this one has brought some clarity, understanding, and maybe a little strength for you to make those hard but necessary decisions about the people in your world. I wish you the best. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless.